Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
So basically the message is very simple. You want to hold that? And I'll talk you through it. What we have are the message was very simple. The Guru started off by saying that there's only one creator and it's all around us. It's not somewhere far away from us. And that this one's light is inside all living things, including all human beings. So the one doesn't care about our religion. Like when God talks to us, he doesn't care like what religion we are, What he cares about, what do we do? And how did we connect to him? And the way to connect to that one is at the top of our head. We've got this energy center, and we can actually meditate and open that up, and we can experience the divine. So it's not like about believing in something that we don't know if it's there or not, and we hope, like cross our fingers and that kind of thing. It's about experiencing that one. It's inside us, and it's not something that we don't know about. We came from that one, so deep down we know we came from the one, right? So it's like you kind of reawakening who you are, and the way to do that is by meditation and by honest living and serving people, and those three things basically open your heart up, and then open your your soul up, and you can actually experience where you came from. The first guru was in 1469, so it's only 500 years ago. He traveled the world spreading this message about equality and oneness of human race. He made a model community in Punjab to kind of get these teachings to become live, people living it. The fifth guru, he made a temple you might have heard about, the Golden Temple in Amritsar. What's interesting about Amritsar is the Golden Temple. It's got 4 entrances, and anybody is welcome to go there, of all castes, all colours. Like for example, you can't go to Mecca, right, if you're not a Muslim. But you can go here openly. Right? They'll even give you a place to stay for free, and they feed you for free. But he was actually persecuted by the Mughals, and he was by Muslim fundamentalists, and he actually got killed by that. But his son didn't bear a grudge. The sixth guru, he made a mosque for some people that didn't have a mosque. He was like, oh, they don't have the money, but there's only one God, right? So it doesn't matter. So he made them a mosque for them to pray to Allah. But his son actually saved the whole of Hinduism. The ninth guru gave his life to save Hindus because their freedom of religion was being threatened by the Mughals. So he was like, I'm gonna put a stop to this. So he defended them, and for that he was beheaded in Delhi in 1675. So here's a prophet of one religion giving his life to save people of another religion. Which is pretty unique, right? Because we're all one, at the end of the day. What we follow now is the 11th guru, which is scripture. And that scripture is not just got the writings of the 10 gurus, but it's also got the writings of people of other religion. The gurus made it, right? So you see names like Allah, that word comes in there, Ram comes in there, Khuda, Father, forgiver, the beloved, Mother, because God doesn't have a sex. We have equality of male and females as well. Should have put that in there, but I forgot to. Because there's so many different things you can talk about. Now the thing interesting about the scripture is, although it's very open in terms of the people that are inside it, the gurus actually divided it up not by chapters but by music. I don't know if you guys are musicians or any of you guys so the gurus are like, what, most key thing is that music. So to connect to God, the easiest way is through music. So we sing, and everything is poetry inside here. It's like 1430 pages of music. But they're going to sing now, exactly right. So everything is music.
When I was walking through, I said, you think there'd be more music already, but it's because there was a guy speaking.
It's more political at the moment because of what they're talking about, right? About what happened back in those days. But if you go to a Sikh temple, you hear music. Right? And the idea is that by singing those songs written by our gurus and by these saints of other traditions, we can look through their eyes at the one. And hopefully we can open our heart up and we can experience the one. And then the way for us to experience equality and oneness is the guru set up this thing called langar. So in every gurudwara around the world, there's free food. You can just walk in and have a free meal. No expectations, right? No need for you to convert. Open to everybody, and it's not just given away to you. We all sit equally and eat it. So it's like, it's okay. Like people say, okay, 100 years ago there was no equality, right? People wouldn't sit with people of a different color or whatever, or different religion. But by having this, they force people to sit together, share food. Same food, right? And then it was about believing in living that equality rather than just talking about it. So anytime you're in a gurdwara, feel free to walk in and have a free meal. We have this YouTube channel called Base of Sikhi. Everything that you've heard today and much more is on there in English. And you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. As I said, there's no kind of need for you to become to convert people, but you're more than welcome. Anybody can be a Sikh. There's no kind of like limitation because of your gender or your sexual orientation or where you are. It's just all open to everybody.
So you are goodies.
Yeah, we are the goodies. Yeah, I said at the beginning, we are the goodies. To my son, he knows we're the goodies, right? But at the end of the day, we have to help people a bit more about the depths behind it.
Thank you. We did wonder. I mean, we knew it was Sikh, but we didn't know what.
Have you ever meditated, you guys, or?
Yeah, I have.
I have a go, yeah.
But more in a Buddhist perspective.
You know, the 5 things that we try to fight in terms of our vices, you might say, are like lust, anger, greed, pride, and attachment. It's a very Buddhist thing, right?
Very similar,
yeah. So but the thing that Buddhism doesn't have that we try to focus is upon the one, because they already have like God.
No, there's no God.
Yeah. So, but we think that worshipping God is really important, and actually loving God is really important. Okay. But for us, God is not like some man up there looking down at us and judging us. It's more like an energy source. Yeah. So like it's like we're all batteries, and He's the mains.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can connect to Him, right? We can fill up with His power, right? So the idea for human being is actually to connect to the one. But the thing is that the coolest thing is that the main plug, if you might say, to plug into the battery is inside us.
Yeah.
And nowhere far away. So we find a nice quiet place. We can sit. We just chant God's name. Literally, just call God, like whatever name you want, just call God, and that lets you connect.
Oh, I like that.
And you feel the bliss of God, man. It's amazing.
Oh.
Did you ever, when you were meditating, did you ever feel like some?
First time I did it, I cried a lot, but...
You know, that's great. But you know why you cried?
Why?
But they probably didn't tell you, right? Because the idea is that the God is our beloved.
Okay.
Like, if you were to say like who our other half is, our other half is God. So it's like meeting God, you're going to cry, right? It's like remembering somebody you thought was your beloved, but you've forgotten them.
Yeah.
When you really experience them again, you just burst into tears.
Yeah.
And that's very common. I've gone through it. Loads of people go through it in Sikhs. Like it's called barag. It's tears of remembrance.
Well, I didn't know why it came out, and I was so sad. But I don't. It just
it's happy sad, right? It's not really sad.
I just feel overwhelmed.
Like when you have a Reiki, people have the same sort of thing.
Yeah. It's just it's all about spiritual awakening. And whenever you have that, you're gonna cry because God is your ultimate other half.
Put me off a bit though. I don't want to.
But don't be scared about that. Don't be scared about that because you can go into it.
Yeah.
You get bliss. So the first thing is that crying thing, but as you go further down,
it's so hard as well to clear your mind of everything and not have that chatter that you have.
But we try to meditate early morning.
Yeah.
Because then no one's bothering you. Like your phone's off. You haven't yet been bothered by work. So before even sunrise, it's the best time because no one's bothering you. No one's online on Facebook. Best time. But I mean, if you guys didn't know much about Sikhs before today, right?
No, but
what do you think? I know you said we're the goodies, right?
I know, I always felt you were the goodies.
Yeah,
anyway.
it's like we said, it's very peaceful. It's very, I think it's good.
Yeah.
It sounds good. Good.
Well, next time you're in a Gurdwara, feel free to pop in and
Thank you.
or you can check out our YouTube channel and see what it's about.
We will do now that we've.
See if we're on.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for your time. I appreciate it. Really nice meeting you. All right, take care. Thanks for
having me. Good day.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Vaheguru